Gingerbread Cottage. Far, far away, in a little house in a forest, lived brother and a sister, Johnny and Mary. There were hunger and poverty in the neighborhood. In spite of that, children were happy and helped their parents with joy. They often went with their father, who was a woodcutter, to the forest.
Johnny, hurry up so that I don't have to wait for you.
Kids, I'm going to cut down the trees, and meanwhile you can pick some mushrooms.
Bye, Daddy. May your work go well.
Johnny, we may have lost our way. What shall we do?
Don't be afraid, Mary. I climbed the tree and have a look around. Mary! There is some cottage over there. Wow, look. There's a nice little house all built from gingerbread.
Let's have a look at it. Johnny, I'm very hungry. Could you bring me some gingerbread, please?
Yummy, yummy. It's delicious. Here you are.
Who is stealing the gingerbread from my house?
Suddenly the door opened, and the witch grabbed the children with hands and took them to the house. Hardly had they come inside, they realized that it's the old witch house. She immediately caught Johnny and put him to a dark closet.
You, little boy, you are too slim. I have to feed you up first. And you, Mary, clean the house and prepare some meal for your brother.
Johnny was becoming fatter and fatter. The old witch heated the stove and took the boy from the closet. She wanted to put him on a big shovel and push him to the stove.
Granny, I don't know how to sit down on the shovel correctly. Could you show me it, please?
What are you teach when you don't know how to sit on the shovel? I'll show you myself.
As soon as she sat down on the shovel, the children pushed her directly to the hot stove.
Run, Johnny, run!
Yes, Mary. Let's go home quickly.
Friendly animals helped the children to find a way back home, where their parents were waiting.
Dad, our kids are coming back! Hooray!
We were worried about what has happened to you. Finally, you are safe at home.
There was happiness in their house again, and they lived happily ever after.
Legend about Janoschik. Janoschik saw there wasn't truth by his lords, and so he didn't stay in the house. He grew his father, said goodbye to his home cottage, and went to the world. He went to the mountains, because he wants to find truth by the forest robbers. He is strutting up to mountains through the meadowlands. He is walking all day, and it is getting slowly late. Swain is looking for a place where he could nap, and he finds it on the little glade. The forest was silent, very silent, and the moon grew out over the trees. Everything around is glittering like silver. In this silver land, Janoschik is listening to a nice singing. Voices are waving in and out, and they sound very loud. The youth couldn't outwear. He jumped on his feet and he started to sing. He is going round the glade, and what can he see? On a silver glade are dancing 3 fairies. First is a white, second is a pink, and third is a sky blue. They are turning on their easy feet. They are running around and crying. They are singing to their dancing. Dancing, singing, and the fairies are so beautiful. All animals and trees from forest were only standing around the glade, and they were very silent without saying any word. Janoschik looked on them. The more he looked, the more his feet itched him more, and he attempted the dance. Then he couldn't stand in place. He glanced from the glade away, and he jumped with one step and was among the fairies. At the moment, the 3 fairies stopped the dance and were looking at Janoschik. They were hitting him and were shouting. They found it badly that the foreigner ought to dance together with them. Janoschik had been bad, but he is a very strong man. He shrugs with his shoulder once, and he is free. But the fairies are chasing him further, and they can't catch him. They would chase him till morning, but the white fairy didn't want to run yet, and she said, "You came, but we didn't call you. We threw the gatecrasher into the abyss, but you showed us you are a very strong youth. We didn't see by the man so big strength, and so we will give you some gifts. This unlucky country is waiting on so bold youth like you. You are strong and bold, so you have to go into the valleys and fight against wrongdoing. Presents, which you get, are very helpful." Fairy opens the white bag and gives a white shirt to Janoschik, and she says, "Take from me this shirt. Whenever you will wear it, it will be invisible. Nobody will see you." Janoschik admitted the magic shirt. The surprise was so big, he couldn't catch Bring to life, and the pink fairy is running at the border of glade. The fairies battered on the tree, and the smarty belt appears at the tree. "Take this belt for a memory. If you wear it, you can fade easier with wrongdoing. I needled a fiber of impassibility in it. If you will wear it, you will be safeguarded in front of enemies. There is no bullet in the world to hit you, no sword to hurt you." When Janoschik takes the belt in his hands, the white fairy scurries with her foot on the land. At the moment is the land booming, and a big rift is opening. The white fairy is reaching out in the darkness and takes the headstick and says, "This headstick will help you. If you say cut, it will cut you through 7 walls, protected like an eye in your head." Janoschik gets so unseen presents only during one day: shirt of invisibility, belt of impassibility, and headstick which cuts on herself. Janoschik belt up, hides behind the belt his shirt of invisibility, because he wanted to have these things by him, and of course the magic headstick didn't miss in his hands. Good dressed up, he tramps up through the mountains. He wanted to find the forest robbers. He wanted to redeem the wrongdoing in the world.